Well, good afternoon, everyone. Today is Saturday, the 28th, I believe. Today is not a Bible study day. Today is a sharing of the heart day. And, you know, nobody on this world is perfect. I get that. But I pray not only for people in my own community or in my own family, but people of the world. And for those of you who have been following me for any amount of time, you know that I am not only a warrior trying to bring people to the Lord, but I'm kind of a social justice warrior as well. I believe in equality of people in spite of their ethnic background. Even in spite of whatever background they may have come from. But when people are using God and the church to do harmful things, especially to children, and you think you know them, and you find some things out not only from their past, but they are continuing to serve in different churches. And they're continuing to hurt children and young women. And then you find out that this individual that I'm speaking of, I won't mention his name or the church that he was with at one time, or the different churches that I have found out that he has been a part of, but I will say that he's a minister. He's a minister that I thought I knew fairly well from a few years ago. He's a minister that I had saved one of his messages on my YouTube channel because his message spoke to me really clearly, and I was at the church the day he preached it. And then to find out some things about him of recent days, when I went back a few days ago and rewatched that video on YouTube, and I saw somebody had made a comment against that particular person, I actually defended him. And then I did some research. I thought, no, that can't be right. But unfortunately, the accusations against that person is true, and he will soon be going to prison. So that really breaks my heart. The type of harm that he has brought to children and young women are things that even my own family have experienced from other people. And so I'm going to say this, and because it's already hard for people to want to trust the church. You can't trust churches, you can't trust school teachers, but especially the church should be the one place that you can trust. When people who claim to be ministers do these types of things, it really makes it hard for those of us who want to see their family and their friends and their neighbors come to the Lord. How can you convince them to come to the Lord when they see people who are supposed to be God's people doing harm to other people? And unfortunately, this is also going to the people who know this minister and they know he's of a different culture. It makes it hard to want to fight to stop segregation and racism. I'm not going to be a racist. I will not be, because not only because I have family of different multiple cultures and ethnic backgrounds that are my biological family, but God does not want us to be racist. And I do believe there's good and bad in all races. There's not one race that's better than the other. But I'm going to say to any minister, no matter your ethnic background, no matter what country, city, town you're living in, no matter what denomination of church you claim to be serving God in, don't use God and His purposes for your evil ways. You will answer to God for this. I do believe that people who use God's house and His service to do harm to other people, they can repent and come to salvation. They're going to have a hard time convincing the people, including myself, that you're sincere. So parents, even till your kids are adulthood, if you're sending your children to church, go with them. Do a surprise visit into the Sunday school. And don't trust a minister to pick up your child from school. Don't trust anybody that's not your family, I guess. In this world today, how do we even trust our own family? Parents are even killing their babies. The deceitfulness of people is horrible. And the ones that I feel the most for are the children, because they don't deserve any of it. Their innocence is lost before they're even realizing what innocence is supposed to mean. Pray for our children of all nations. Keep your children safe. And ministers, if the stress of being a minister is too much for you, where the devil is going to take you over, get out of God's house. Get out of the ministry until God can get you back together. Thank you for listening. Protect your children. God bless you.